Hello, everyone. Okay, we're gonna get started in a few minutes, but I'm just gonna plug in, connect my headphones because I think it helps with the background noise. So it might pause the video, but I'm still gonna be on. So give me a second, and then we will get started. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think we're back. Um, that should help the noise, I think. So I'll just have earbuds in my ears, but it's really just so that we can eliminate that background noise that's going on. And then I'm going to do one more thing to connect me to that live stream on blackswan.com, and then we're going to get started. Okay, cool. I think it's working. Honestly, not quite sure, but oh, I just got a text from my sister that the link on Black Swan is down. Um, Honestly, I'm not very tech savvy, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I think we're still able to watch through YouTube because we got some people on, so hopefully, um, hopefully people figure that out. All right. I don't really know how to work technology, honestly, so I just really figured out how to get around this background noise sound issue with these headphones, and I think we're just gonna go from there. I think people will figure it out. It's gonna be great. Yay! Thanks, Blair. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna get started on that note. I will report the issue with the Black Swan Live page. I think the link is just down and it's not working. Um, but hopefully people can still tune in via YouTube. 1 second, let me make sure that I can send a message notifying them. And all right, thanks for your patience. Okay, my roommate just got home, so she'll be doing yoga with us, so I have someone to talk to. Obviously, there's you guys, but I'll have a real person in the room to talk to. Okay, my name is Carissa. I will be guiding you through practice today. And when I look down, I'm just looking down at my laptop to make sure that the video is just working. So that's what I'm looking at. So today we're just going to be moving around a lot, getting really flowy with our bodies. I think last week I was really feeling very cooped up. And sometimes when we are in this space where we're kind of forced to really be with ourselves, maybe we don't get to move around as much as we want to. At least for me, I start to forget what it's like to be really comfortable with making those big movements. So that's what we'll work on today. It'll be a 60-minute flow. And if you have other things to do and you need to peel off early, you do your thing. This is always your practice, whether you're at home or in a studio. So if there's something that you would rather do that is different than what I'm saying, feel free to do that. All right, with that, we're just going to get started in a seat. So just make your way to a comfortable seat. Any comfortable seat is fine. You can sit on a prop if you have that. You can even sit on a comfortable pillow. You can just sit cross-legged or knees together on your heels like I am. Anything that helps you feel really grounded and rooted. And just give yourself a moment to be still. You can even soften your gaze, or if it feels comfortable in your body, you can close your eyes, maybe just gaze softly down towards your legs. And just give yourself a moment to settle onto your space, into your mat or into your room. And just start to focus on your breath. Just start to notice what every inhale feels like. Maybe what every exhale sounds like. Really allowing yourself to take up space just from your breath. And then we'll start to deepen. On your next inhale, take a full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Now take another full breath in. Take your time as you inhale all the way to the top. Open mouth, exhale, release. Good, one more full breath in. Feel your breath rise through your belly and then your chest. Audible exhale, side out. Now seal your lips and then continue with your breath in and out through your nose. And take your time to let every inhale become a little fuller. Every exhale a little more powerful. So you can actually feel your breath start to deepen. Maybe you start to hear it too. And during this time, you might not have had a lot of opportunity to really listen to your voice or to allow yourself to take up space in that way. So really allow your breath to be free. Feel the power with every exhale. And allow yourself to find a little bit more energy with every inhale. Maybe notice the area of your body that's grounded down. Just taking in all the sensations of your body. Whatever you're feeling right now, taking into account anything that's happened earlier today or earlier this week, even if it all just kind of blends together, that's fine. And with every exhale, allow yourself to let something go so you become a little bit lighter. Allow yourself to be open to the space, to whatever comes up on your mat while you're here. One more full breath in together, and a full breath out. Good. If your eyes are closed, just blink your eyes open. We'll start to do some shoulder rolls just to kind of open up this area, bring some mobility into your rotator cuff, into your shoulders and your arms. So first, just start out by rolling one shoulder, maybe your right shoulder or your left. Pick your favorite one. We're going to do both. Just nice big rolls, and then do the other way. We don't always get to move one at a time, so sometimes it's kind of just nice to isolate that movement on just one side, and then do the other side. Whichever arm you didn't do, just start to bring some slow movements in, and then move the other way. All right, and then come back to center. Now we do both. So on your inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears, and then roll them back and down on your breath out. And just continue with your breath. And then move the other way. And then maybe get a little crazy and do one at a time, or maybe just do some other funky moves. Sometimes it feels really nice to kind of just roll out your wrists, or let the earphones pop out of your ear from those intense movements of shoulder rolls. Come back to center. We'll throw in some side bends. Just bring your left fingertips to the ground next to you. On your inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, find your side bend. So move really slowly. So keep your left fingertips really light on the ground so that you're lifting up a little bit more. And then on your inhale, pull your shoulder back to open your chest. So it's almost like you're rotating your body towards the ceiling, and you should feel that sensation right in your underarm. And that's where we're working to create a little bit more space. See if you can ground down a little bit more through your right glute, and then keep reaching your fingers up and over. Good. Stay for one more full breath in. Pull your shoulder back, open your chest, and then stay for your exhale. Reach your fingers a little further. Good. Inhale, rise back up, and then just switch fingers. Reach your right fingers down, left arm high, breath in, reach. Exhale, side bend over. And as you go, you can start to inch your right fingers a little bit further away from the ground, but try to avoid kind of dumping all the weight into your hands. See if you can just become a little bit lighter on your fingers so we can start to create space, ease into it. On your inhale, pull your shoulder back to open your chest like you're rotating your chest up towards the ceiling. Keep grounding down through your left glute. So on your inhale, pull your shoulder back open. On your exhale, reach your fingers a little bit further. And inhale, rise back up. And then release your hands. Make your way to a tabletop on your mat. So take your time, come to a tabletop position onto all fours, and then we'll just start moving into cat and cows. On your inhale, cow pose, let your belly sink down, gaze forward. Maybe pause so you can traction your palms in towards your knees, make it a little bigger, open your chest. Exhale, cat, round into your spine. Pull your belly in, press the mat away from you. Inhale, cow pose, let your belly sink down, gaze forward, open your collarbone. Exhale, cat, round, and maybe tuck your chin into your chest as you round. Continue moving with your breath. Just going at your own pace. Sometimes it feels nice to hold each pose for an extra breath or two. Maybe you add in some extra wiggles or some extra movements. Anything that feels nice, really allow yourself to explore and own your space, especially since there's no one else in the room. Just starting to get comfortable with your body today, really leaning into your practice and into those sensations. And then just do one more full breath cycle. And then as you're ready, make your way to a neutral tabletop. I almost forgot what that word was. Very complicated. Once you're back in your tabletop, extend your right leg back. And then start to lean forward and back on your toes. So keep your toes on the ground. Rock forward and back to stretch out the back of your leg. You can even let your ankle rock from side to side to kind of get some mobility into that ankle, or roll your ankle in circles. Anything that feels nice to get into. I know my hamstrings have been very tight, so it's kind of nice to get into that. All right, bring your shoulders back over your wrist, but keep your leg extended. Walk your foot all the way over to your right side, and then plant your heel down onto the ground. So all your right toes should still be facing forward at the top of your mat, and then ground down onto the pinky edges of your foot. On your inhale, walk your palms forward to lengthen your arms. Exhale, slowly start to sit back, extended child pose. So your hips might stay lifted a lot, or they might come all the way down to your heel. I like to keep my back toes tucked under. For this variation, you're just working to find that sensation in your inner thigh on the right side. You should feel a really nice opening. Maybe it feels really intense, so you lift back just a little bit. Maybe you really sit into it and let your head bow down. Just following your breath. On your next inhale, walk your hands back in. Bring your leg back behind you. And then we're going to move into a modified side plank. Roll over onto your left side, reach your right arm high. Good. From here, start to hover your leg if you would like, and then reach your arm overhead. And then on your exhale, see if you can lift your heel a little bit higher so you feel that right glute squeeze. Good. With your breath, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your leg a little higher. Inhale to lower it. Exhale to pulse it up. Good. So it's a really small movement. Continuing with your breath, really small movement. You should feel that engagement in your right glutes. One more inhale wherever you are. And on your exhale, just release it down back to your tabletop. All right, let's do the other side. On your inhale, extend your left leg back and then just rock forward and back on your toes. Stretching out this left side. Going through any movements that feel really nice. Maybe finding some mobility in the ankle or really stretching out your calf and your hamstring. All right, bring your shoulders back over your wrists. Walk your foot all the way over to your left side. Plant the pinky edge of your foot down. And then walk your palms forward. On your exhale, let your hips sink back for that extended child's pose. And really go for where you feel the sensation in this pose. right? It's very possible that I made this pose up, so there's no right or wrong when it comes to your body. All you're working to do is just feel that sensation in your inner left thigh. You should feel that a lot, maybe even in your hamstring in the back of your leg. Allowing your body to be in whatever shape it is on this side. On your inhale, walk your hands in. Keep your leg extended out to the side. I forgot I wanted to do this transition on the side, so we're just going to do it. Modified side plank from here. Walk your hands over to your right side, and then reach your left arm high. Yeah, and if you don't have space, if you have like a wall or a couch around you, you can just take it through a tabletop. However you'd like to get here. It doesn't have to be graceful. And then when you're ready, hover your left leg off the ground. Squeeze your left glutes. Maybe reach your left arm overhead, breath in. On your exhale, lift your leg a little higher, let it pulse up. Inhale to let it lower. Exhale to pulse it up. So small movements, really feeling that power, maybe that heat coming from your left glute. Wow, I feel it a lot. Do you feel it, Hannah? Okay, great. Breath in. And exhale, release it down. Bring your way back to a tabletop. Maybe a round of cat and cow if that feels nice. Otherwise, downward facing dog is where we will meet. And whenever you make it to downward facing dog, you can bring some movement into your leg. Maybe stretch it out or lean from one side to the next. Sometimes that feels really nice after all that leg engagement. And then find your way to a still downward facing dog. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Take tiny, tiny steps to the top of your mat. And then when you make your way there, widen your stance, maybe the width of your mat, maybe just wider than hip width distance, so you give yourself the room to fold over. Keep that soft bend into your knees. Really let your upper body drape down, let it hang heavy. Maybe even shake your head yes and no to remind yourself to soften in your neck. And lots of variations. You can let your arms relax where they fall. You can interlace your fingers behind your neck and let the weight of your arms drag your head down. If you want a deep shoulder opening, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, maybe take any variation of that. Maybe explore something new that sounds interesting to you. Let yourself go there. And if you have your arms in a bind, just release them to the ground, tuck your chin into your chest. And on your next inhale, slowly roll up to stand. One vertebrae at a time, head and shoulders come up last. Maybe do a roll up to your ears and back and down. And then bring your hands to heart center and then close your eyes. Samastiti. Give yourself a moment to reset, to reconnect maybe to that rhythm in your breath if you've lost it. Think steady inhales through your nose, powerful exhales through your nose. And whether you're moving around on your space, whether you're still, or to maintain the same control, the same rhythm in your breath the entire time. So this is your anchor to keep you rooted down, even as we're moving. Really allowing yourself to be open to all the expansive motions that we'll do on your mat. And today we're really going to play around with some funky, maybe some fun or different transitions. Really allowing ourselves to be flowy, to move with your breath. Allowing ourselves to be comfortable with our bodies. Even the moments that don't always feel graceful. And instead embracing all of that as part of our practice. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms high. Good, pause for a moment. Ground down through your heels a little bit more. So maybe you rock back just a little bit so you feel your hips stack over your heels. Now squeeze your glutes in just so you feel that engagement and then pull your belly in. And then with your feet grounded down, can you reach a little bit higher? Take an inhale, maybe gaze up if it feels okay. Exhale, forward fold, bring it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, press your fingers into your thighs or your shins. Good, gaze down to lengthen the back of your neck, even rock more weight towards your toes. Breath in. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step it back 1 foot at a time. And then feel the strength coming from your arms. So pull your belly in right away. On your inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. If you want to take it down from your knees first, you can do that. Inhale, cobra pose, peel your chest off the ground. If you are ready for an upward facing dog, you can go there. Wherever you are, press the tops of your feet down onto the ground. Pull your shoulder blades together behind you. Lift your chest a little bit higher. Breath in. Exhale, lower your forehead down or go straight to downward facing dog. And downward dog is where we will meet. Reset with a full breath in. Full breath out. All right, we're going to add on from there. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your space, as light as you can be on your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Here's where we add on. Exhale, curtsy side bend to your right. So grab your left wrist, step your left foot behind you, and then reach up and over to your right. Okay, so we're going to use that exhale to set up, and then we're going to stay for an extra breath to see if we can create a little bit more space. So you can be on your left toes, your heel can be lifted, but make sure that your front leg is grounded. So maybe keep a soft bend so that your foot is really grounded. I actually like to bend both of my legs softly. Now pull your left shoulder back to open your chest. Good, so inhale to create that space. Keep your legs. Exhale, curtsy, dive. Keep your legs, sweep your arms behind you like airplane arms. Yeah. So pull your shoulder blades together behind you. Your arms are like wings. See if you can lift them a little bit higher, like you're pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Stay really strong in that front leg. You should feel that a lot in your leg. All right, inhale, mountain pose. Step your feet together, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center just to reset. Good, so we should feel a lot of that heat coming from that leg. We'll do the other side. Inhale, reach your arms high, mountain pose. Exhale, curtsy side bend to your left. Reach or grab for your right wrist. Step your right toes behind you, up and over. So we use the exhale to set up. So you can find that adjustment, that place that feels really nice to bring your back foot. Stay up onto your toes. Ground down, really rooted and strong in that left leg. Squeeze your right glute. And on your inhale, pull your right shoulder back, open your chest. That's your inhale. Keep your legs, breath in. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms back. Launch your chest forward. Good. Really rely on that leg. Trust in the power in your front leg. Pull your belly in. Pull your shoulders behind you. Someone called me, and that made it go away. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Where were we? We were in mountain pose. We made it back. Okay. Good timing. Okay. So we're in mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bring it down. And that's how we'll flow through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, your way to downward facing dog. Step it back. You can always take it down on your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more full breath in. Big breath out. All right, we're going to flow with our breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your space. Nice and light on your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up, arms high. Exhale, curtsy side bend to your right. Grab your left wrist. Step your toes behind. Stay for your inhale. Pull your shoulder back. Open your chest. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms back like airplane arms. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Feet together, arms high. Moving into the other side. Exhale, curtsy side bend to your left. Step your foot behind. Stay for your inhale. Pull your right shoulder back. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms behind you like wings. Inhale, mountain pose. Feet together, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Bring it down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Your way to downward facing dog. High to low plank. You can always skip these. You can always just hold high plank. And we'll always meet back and straight back to downward facing dog. That's always where we will meet. Downward facing dog. Let's take a full breath in together. Open mouth, exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale. All right, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your space, light on your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold with your breath. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. Exhale, curtsy side bend to your right. Grab your wrist, step around. Stay for your inhale, pull your shoulder back, open up. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, mountain pose, feet together, arms high. Exhale, curtsy side bend, other side. Stay for your inhale, pull your top shoulder back. Exhale, curtsy dive, sweep your arms back. Inhale, mountain pose, feet together, arms high. Exhale, forward fold, bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Your variation to get there. Allow your breath to take you there. And then pause for a moment, acknowledging the sensations that are coming up in your body. Maybe noticing how you're feeling now compared to when you first came onto your mat. And how can you lean in a little bit more, embracing everything in your practice. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, let's add on. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your space, nice and light on your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up, same setup. Exhale, curtsy side bend to your right. Grab your wrist, step up and over. Good, stay for your inhale. Pull your shoulder back, open your chest. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms back. Here's the change. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. Lift your left knee up in line with your hip. Left knee up in line with your hip. Good, pause for a moment to find your balance. Stay strong in that standing leg and then flex your left toes a lot. Good, so knee in line with your hip, think 90-degree bend in your leg. All right, bring your hands to heart center. We're gonna step back, breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. As slow as you can, step your foot back, sweep your arms behind you. Good, so that should be one motion on your exhale. And if you felt a little bit wobbly, that's okay, that's normal. Adjust your feet once you get there. I like to toe heel my right foot a little bit more to the side to give myself some stability. Good, now keep your legs where they are. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep your arms above your head, nice and tall. Good, so notice how that little movement might open up that front line of your leg. And then see if you can bend deeper into your front knee. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Spiral open, seal your arm, or seal your arms. Seal the pinky edge of your back foot down, arms open wide. Good, you should feel this in your front leg a lot because I'm feeling it in my front leg. Ground down through the outside edges of both feet. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach your arm high. Yeah, that feels great to release. So it's just like reverse warrior, but with straight legs. All right, from here, reach up, breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend into your front knee. Lower your arm down to the inside of your front leg. Back arm reaches up. Good, for this variation, reach your arm overhead. Hold here. We're adding on. Good, so pull your belly in. If you lower it all the way down to the ground, see if you can get a little bit lighter on your bottom hand so you can start to feel your core engage. On your inhale, Utthita arms, both arms high. All right, we're going to move with our breath. So hold here, pull your shoulder back, open your chest. Inhale, reverse triangle with Utthita arms. Sweep it back. Exhale, extended side angle with your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, extended. Go, keep going with your breath. Just go at your own pace. So start to flow in with your inhales and your exhales. Let your arms be really flowy. And really start to move with your breath. When I did this in class a couple months ago in the studio, someone told me that they felt like a tree, and I was very into it. So just channel that. All right, we're going to meet on that reverse triangle. Inhale, reverse triangle, breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, and then release wide-legged forward fold. Sweep it all the way down. Make sure that your feet are parallel. So maybe you need to pivot your feet so that all your toes point the same way. And then just let your upper body relax. Maybe soften into your breath. Or you can start to move your hips from side to side to stretch out your legs. Maybe you walk your hands to one foot and then the other. Maybe you add in an open twist. Allow yourself to experiment with what feels nice for you in this moment. If you're feeling like an inversion already, you're welcome to go upside down, but no, we're going to visit this pose a few more times, so you'll have lots of opportunity. And then see if you can let your head bow down. Really let go of your head and your neck. All right, if you went somewhere, start to make your way back. Release your palms down in front of you. Inhale, halfway lift, just lift your chest. Exhale, low lunge. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm high. Good. See if you can bring a little bit more weight onto your left hand so that you can open your chest a little bit more. And then really ground down into that left palm. Trust it so that you can lift your hips a little higher. Reach your arm down. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Maybe you just hold high plank. Maybe you go down through your knees. I was unsure, so I gave all the options first. Downward facing. Said it's unable to connect. I don't know.
Are you on YouTube?
I think we're back on. Okay. It said that it kicked me off. I don't know. I think we're back on though. Yeah, I think I'm back on. That was really weird. Okay. We're back. Okay, let's take it through from downward facing dog. We'll go through the flow. We were starting our flow, right? No, we were starting the left side. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, great. Some weird technical difficulties going on with YouTube. Okay, or me, because I don't know technology. Okay, downward facing dog. We're going to take it through the left side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your space. Light on your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up, arms high. Exhale, side bend to your left. Grab your right wrist, reach up and over. Stay for your inhale, pull your shoulder back, open your chest. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms back, hinge your torso forward. Good, here's that change. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. Lift your left knee or your right knee up in line with your hip. Okay, find your balance in your standing leg. It's okay if it feels a little bit wobbly. Ground down and then flex your right toes a lot. Bring your hands to heart center, breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Take your time to step it back. Even if it feels a little bit wobbly on the way, that's okay. Embrace all of that as part of your practice, even the moments that aren't graceful. Sweep your arms back behind you, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms above your head. Good. Pause for a moment. Spike your back heel a little bit higher over your toes. Good. See if you can bend a little bit deeper into your front leg. And then pull your left hip back. Let your right hip rotate forward. Nice. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Spiral open, seal your heel down. Arms open wide. You can adjust your stance to get there. And then press down into the pinky edges of both feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach your arm high. Good. Pause for a moment. See if you can find a little bit more length by lifting your ribs away from your hip bone. Relax your shoulder away from your ear. Breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend into your front knee. Lower your arm down to the inside of your front leg. On your inhale, reach your top arm overhead. And then pull your shoulder back to open your chest a little bit more. All right, stay here. Maybe be a little bit lighter on your bottom hand. Trust your core. On your inhale, Utthita arms. Reach both arms overhead. Now pull your shoulder back, open your chest. We're moving with your breath. Inhale, reverse triangle with your arms. Sweep it back. Exhale, extended side angle with your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, extend it with your arms. Continue with your breath. Just let it be flowy. And you don't have to bend really deep into your front leg. You can keep it bent if you want a little bit more heat on your leg. Just really let it be flowy. Move with your breath. Channel the flowing tree. Be the tree. Sweep it back. All right, we'll meet in that reverse triangle. Breath in wherever you are. Exhale, extended side angle, and then wide-legged forward fold. Sweep it down. So use your exhale to bring it down. And then let your upper body relax. Maybe embracing that nice release in your legs. If you want to go upside down, you are welcome to explore that if you would like. If you want to hang out here or practice a little bit, but you're not quite ready to go upside down, you can just place your palms on the ground in front of you. Maybe rock weight towards your hands, just back into your heels. Nice and gentle. If you want to just be still, let yourself be still. Just notice what it feels like to have your head below your heart. And with every exhale, let something soften. Allow something to release your body. All right, if you went somewhere, make your way back. Inhale, halfway lift, lift your chest. Exhale, low lunge, walk your hands to the front of your mat. Ground down through your right palm. Inhale, low lunge, twist left arm high. Good. See if you can ground down, bring more weight to your right side so that you can lift your body a little bit higher so you can open your shoulders. Ooh, my headphones fell. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, low lunge, release it down. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Your way there. Maybe my ears are just small because they just keep falling out. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Stay there. 2 more breaths. Let yourself reset. If you want water, you can take water as I eat water. Oh, I am sweaty. All right, we'll start to flow through that with your breath. As always, my voice is just a guide. Go at your own pace. Go with your rhythm. So we're to lean into your pace and your flow. Let your breath guide you. See if you can lean into it a little bit more. Allow yourself to be really expressive. Letting go of what your body looks like and just leaning into the sensations. All right, downward facing dog. Full breath in together. Big breath out. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your space. Nice and light on your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. We're going to the right. Exhale, side bend to your right. Grab your left wrist, reach up and over. Stay for your inhale. Pull your shoulder back, open your chest. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms back, hinge forward. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. Lift your left knee up in line with your hip. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Take your time, step it back, arms sweep back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Find stability in your legs as you reach. Exhale, warrior 2, spiral open. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach up. Exhale, extended side angle. Good, stay. On your inhale, reach your arm overhead. Exhale, Utthita arms, both arms high. Good, inhale, reverse triangle with your arms. Exhale, extended side angle with your arms. 2 more, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended. 1 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended, wide-legged forward fold. Use your exhale, ride it down. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Walk your hands to your front foot. Inhale, low lunge, twist right arm high. Hold here. Bring more weight into your left hand. Option, side plank. If you are going there, you can start to toe heel your right foot back. You can keep your foot there for stability. You can also drop your bottom knee down. You can stack your feet or lift your leg high if you would like. You can tap your toes behind you. Lots of variations. Wherever you are, hold. See if you can lift your hips a little bit higher. Create a little more space. Maybe sweep your top arm overhead. Inhale, you got it. Exhale, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Make your way there. Whew. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Powerful exhale through your nose. All right, let's do the other side. With your breath, go with your rhythm. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your space. Light on your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up, going to the left. Exhale, curtsy side bend to your left. Reach up and over. Stay for your inhale. Pull your shoulder back. Open your chest. Exhale, curtsy dive. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. Lift your right knee up. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Take your time to step back. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, warrior 2, spiral open, seal your heel. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach. Exhale, extended side angle, stay here. Inhale, reach your top arm overhead. Exhale, Utthita arms, both arms high. With your breath, inhale, reverse triangle with your arms. Exhale, extended, sweep it over. 2 more. Inhale, reverse triangle, let it be flowy. Exhale, extended side angle, last one. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, extended, and then wide-legged forward fold. Ride your exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Walk your hands forward. Ground down through your right palm. Inhale, low lunge, twist, hold. Option for side plank. maybe start to inch your left foot back. Again, maybe it stays there, or you stack your feet, or you lift, or maybe you tap your toes behind you. Wherever you are, lift your hips, make it big. Maybe sweep your arm overhead, breath in. Exhale, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Oh, very tiring. Downward facing dog, big breath in. Big breath out. Child's pose. Come down to your knees, sit back on your heels. Walk your hands forward, lower your forehead to the ground. If it feels better to just stay in a seat, go there. Find a resting pose of your choice for a moment. Allowing your body to reset. Maybe just to acknowledge all the work that you've already done in your space. All right, and whether we like it or not, I know the past couple weeks, I guess months now, we've really had this opportunity to sit with ourselves. And sometimes that can bring up a lot of weird things. And I think it's a really good opportunity to learn what it's like to be really comfortable with all parts of yourselves. Even the parts that don't always feel graceful or aren't always productive, quote unquote. And instead embracing all of that is just part of who we are. Just like everything on our mat, it's part of our practice. Wherever you are in your resting pose, just take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Slide forward onto your bellies, forward onto your bellies. You can extend your arms out wide like a T, and then bring your right ear to the mat, gaze to your left. We're going to move into a scorpion stretch. Walk your left palm in by your chest, and then roll all the way over onto your right shoulder. Let your leg come up and around, and then let your temple rest on the ground. So if your head is kind of lifted, you can either roll up the top of your mat to give yourself some extra cushion, or if you have an animal lying around, you can use them as a pillow. Yeah, where's my cat when I need her? You can let your arm come up and overhead, or wrap it behind your back if you're feeling really open in your shoulders. Stay for a full breath in. And a full breath out. All right, gently roll back onto your belly. And then lift your left knee up in line with your hip for half prone frog. So it should be a 90-degree bend in your leg. If it feels better to have something under it, like a blanket or some sort of cushion, you can do that. Keep your right ear on the ground. Just a nice gentle opening in that hip. Even if it feels really mild, that's okay. Let gravity do the work. All right, like I said, we're going to be doing some funky transitions. From here, we're going to move into supine twist. So keep gazing to your left. Just press yourself up so you can slide your right arm underneath you. And then roll all the way over onto your back, arms out to a T. And you should roll open into your supine twist. And sometimes this variation actually gets me a little bit deeper into the twist, and things in my back pop a lot. So maybe you liked this transition. Maybe you were like, nah, not for me. That's okay. At least you were open to trying it out, just knowing there are other ways to get there. You can gaze over your left shoulder, deepening into that twist. Take a full breath in. And on your exhale, roll back onto your belly. All the way around, back onto your bellies. And then release your left leg back behind you. Tap your legs back. Sometimes that feels nice. And then we'll do the other side. So bring your left ear to the mat. Gaze over to your right. Scorpion stretch. Walk your right palm in by your chest. Roll all the way over onto your left shoulder, up and around. Your leg will come behind you. Again, let your temple rest on the ground. So if you notice that's hovering, maybe roll the top of your mat over to give you some cushion, some lift. Your top arm, you can reach it up and overhead. You can wrap it behind your back. Send your breath to that space in your shoulder or any other area in your body that you feel it. For me, I feel this in my low back actually, and it feels kind of nice. Full breath in. Exhale, roll back onto your bellies, and then bring your right knee up in line with your hips. So just bend that knee, half prone frog. Keep your gaze over to your right shoulder. So left ear is still on the mat. Feeling this gentle opening in your hips. Maybe just feeling the nice support of the mat and the earth beneath you. All right, from here, we're going to move into that supine twist. So keep gazing to your right. Press up just enough to reach your left arm underneath you. And then roll all the way over onto your back. Ooh, my back cracked there. That's the stuff. And sometimes this transition also helps me ground my right shoulder down a little bit more. Maybe gaze over that right shoulder to deepen into the twist. And take one more full breath in. Exhale, roll back onto your bellies. Release your leg back behind you. You can windshield wipe your legs from side to side as a nice release. And then press yourself up. We're going to move into downward facing dog just as a transition. Oh, my phone keeps falling off. Downward facing dog. On your inhale, reach your right leg high. And exhale, half pigeon. Bring your knee to the outside of your right wrist. Let your shin come down to the ground. Take your time to adjust. Scoot your back knee a little bit further behind you. Give your legs that space. And then kind of roll the weight off of your right side. So if you're kind of sitting on your right thigh, lift up so you're at center. You should feel a little bit more, you should feel a little more intensity when you do that. You can stay lifted, or you can start to walk your hands forward, start to lower down. And even if there's a lot of sensation, can you work to stay with your breath? Using your exhales to soften with every exhale. We're going to let yourself take up space even though you're still. Can you do that with your breath, with your exhales? On your next inhale, walk your hands back and press yourself up. And gently make your way to downward facing dog. And we'll take a three-legged dog when we're there, just to shake out your leg. You can open up your hip if that feels nice. You can flip your dog or move into a wild thing if that's in your practice. Whatever feels nice to release, go there. And then downward facing dog, other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your knee to the outside of your left wrist. Scoot your back knee a little bit further behind you so you're really giving yourself that length. And then if you're kind of sitting on that left side, just lift up at center so you should feel more some more intensity when you go there. You can stay lifted, or you can start to walk your hands forward, start to lower down. Take your time to build in. Embracing all the sensations, all of the moments in your practice. Even if it didn't always feel smooth or graceful, and you were to embrace them just as much as the moments that felt really strong and powerful. On your next inhale, walk your hands back in, lift yourself up. Downward facing dog. And again, we'll take that three-legged dog on this side just to shake out your leg. So it can look any shape that feels good. So you can take a open hips. You can flip your dog or move into wild thing if that feels nice. You can come back to down dog early to shake out your legs. Whatever feels nice. And then whenever you're ready, meet in downward facing dog and then come down to a seat. All right, extend your legs out wide. And then bend your left foot in so your legs are like a check mark. So bring your extended leg just as wide as it's comfortable. And then bring your right hand on the inside of your leg. On your inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, side bend over for revolved Janu Shastasana. So keep your foot flexed, and then that should help you feel a nice stretch in your leg. And then see if you can use the ground as a traction to open, to rotate your chest up. So use that inhale to pull your shoulder back, open your chest. Use your exhale to reach your fingers further. So inhale to open your shoulder, exhale to reach. All right, inhale, rise back up. Stargazer, plant your left palm down. Lift your hips up, reach your arm up and overhead. Let your chest lift up, let it be really big. Breath in. Exhale, lower back down, come to a seat. All right, we'll do the other side. So just switch out your legs. Extend your left leg out long by your side. And then release your left palm in front of your leg. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, side bend, reach up and over. And then again, use your breath. So with your inhale, pull your shoulder back to open your chest. Maybe you use your leg or the floor as a way to traction your chest open. With your exhale, you inch your fingers a little bit further. So every inhale you open, every exhale you reach. Inhale, rise back up. Stargazer, plant your right palm behind you. Inhale to press up. Let your bicep fall by your ear. Make the movement a little bigger. Breath in. Exhale, gently lower it all the way down. All right, a seated forward fold of your choice. So letting this be yours because you know what your body needs. You can take a wide leg version. You can bring your legs together in front of you. You can even take Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet to touch, knees open wide. Maybe you try out any of those first. You can even do all three because time is yours. I'm going to stick with a wide-legged forward fold. Wherever you are, kind of flex your toes, even if you're in that butterfly. And then as you exhale, you can start to walk it forward. So work to keep your spine nice and long. Think about pulling your shoulders away from your ears and then using every exhale to lean in. There's no rush to build in. Even if you know the postures really well, think about using every inhale to acknowledge, every exhale to lean in. Allowing yourself to slow it down as you build into the posture so you can really acknowledge every little sensation that's happening. Maybe realizing how different it is every time you're in it. Yeah, if you wanted to do multiple forward folds, you can do your next one now. Feels really nice to hold, you can stay there. Embracing the choices that you make on your mats. Owning your practice is yours. All right, as you're ready on your next inhale, press yourself up. If you're not ready yet, you do your thing. You stay where you are. We're all just going to go to our backs. So make your way there onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side, nice and gentle. And then the next time your knees fall to the left, let them fall all the way over for a gentle supine twist. So this is our second time visiting this pose. If there's a different variation that you would like to take, you can do that. If you'd like to take eagle legs and cross your legs for a deeper twist, you can do that. Maybe just noticing how it feels now compared to when you first did it. On your next inhale, rock back to center. And then gently rock from side to side, feeling that nice massage on your low back, maybe knees in circles. And then the next time your knees come to the right, let them fall all the way over for that gentle supine twist. Taking a similar variation that you did on the first side. Allowing your body to be soft, letting gravity do the work. Never about forcing your body into any depth, any sensation. Just letting it do its thing. On your next inhale, rock back to center. Hug both knees in. Give yourself a squeeze, maybe one more circle around with your knees to massage your low back. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Maybe giving yourself a mental thank you for making it onto your space, for taking care of yourself during this time in whatever way is suiting you at the moment. Take a full breath in. Exhale, final Shavasana. Release your entire body down. And maybe allow yourself to take up a little bit more space today by widening your legs and your arms. And just giving yourself a moment to be still, knowing that the rest of your time is yours. And if you still have that control in your breath, let it soften. As always, you're welcome to stay on your mat as long as you'd like. This is your space. If you're ready to move forward with your Thursday, start to bring some movement back into your body. Maybe wiggle your toes and your fingers. And start to rock your head from side to side. And stretch your arms above your head. Give yourself a nice long body stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. And however you'd like to get there, gently make your way up to a seat. Nice, easy seats. Keep your eyes closed, or just keep your gaze soft. Sit up nice and tall. We're ending class just like we started. Feeling nice and rooted. Maybe acknowledging everything that's different in our bodies compared to when we first came into our mats. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a full breath in through your nose. Easy breath out. I will bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Carissa. My Instagram handle is on the name of this video. It's at What's Up with Chu, which is my last name. So you can follow me on there to let me know how class went for you, what you like, what you didn't like. I always love to hear. And I apologize for the technical difficulties, so thank you for sticking along with me. And I forgot again to say, if you can and are able to and would like to donate, you can donate through the blackswanyoga.com/live link. It's also the link in my Instagram bio. And all the donations just go to the teachers. So yeah, anything you can and would like to do would be helpful. And I will be teaching next week, probably around-ish the same time. Who knows? But yeah, let me know how class went. Thanks so much for joining in. Cool. All right, I feel like there were some technical difficulties. Okay. Bye, Blair. Thanks for joining in. So happy to have you in.